What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the most doomed Astroneer playthrough ever in existence. Of course, I had to restart it once already due to stupidity, and now I have had to restart it again due to hardware failure. Astroneer files are saved locally, and with my motherboard crash and my corrupted hard drives of late, I lost my playthrough. Now, I've never really bothered backing up an individual game file like this because I've never really cared. Apparently this time I probably should have. But anyway, here we go. Now I'm going to do one quick speed run and get caught up, so to speak. Get all up to speed and ready to go. And let's see, since we're back to the drawing board, it is back to just massive researching and farming of randomness and getting off this rock and getting to one that's a little bit wealthier. I was making so much progress over on my radiated planet, and I'm kind of excited to get back over to that bad boy and check it out again from this different playthrough's perspective. But in the meantime, I am back to grinding up the research. Imagine that. So we will go ahead and speed right on through and get all caught up. So that gets us just about all the way caught up. We're here on the Radiated planet, and we're getting some mining done. As you see, I got my crane arm and drill in place, and we're all ready to go. And it is important to note here that you're going to find quite a bit of aluminum and copper in addition to all the titanium, lithium, coal, and various resources. So it's a really huge opportunity to score yourself some aluminum and copper as well. But of course, the main reason you're here is to get the big riches, like this titanium right here. Now the crane itself is it's a little wonky. It takes a little adjusting to get used to, and you know the targeting for it. You'll bore some random holes through some things that you're not expecting. But altogether, as you see there, altogether the crane is definitely a good thing. You see there's some aluminum right there. It's just absolutely everywhere. It's almost the quickest you can get to the Radiated planet, the better, as you are just going to get massive, massive resources. Now, of course, the real reason we're here once again is the titanium and lithium. We've got some lithium right here, so we'll be able to get lots and lots of batteries made up. And then plenty of titanium as well. So don't be shy. It's really, really cheap to travel back and forth. In fact, my spaceship, or a spaceship that's fully fueled up, could probably make, I want to say, like 4 or 5 trips back and forth without refueling. So by all means, collect up everything that's here and get yourself a nice little inventory started. Of course, there's not a whole lot that can be made from titanium yet. All we have at this point is the tanks and then that winch. However, I'm sure more recipes are going to be introduced in the future, as well as that astronium, which is here as well and mineable, but currently we can't do anything with it. But the titanium, in addition, if you have any trouble with just running into massive, massive amounts of titanium, just throw it on the trade platform and you'll be good to go. And then, of course, if you're not happy with the amount of titanium you got, or the amount of lithium you got, you can always just trade those out as well, as you do lose a little bit, but the resources are just so abundant here on the Radiant planet. Should not be a problem at all getting yourself all squared away. Now, like I said, the truck is a little wonky. The crane is. Once you get used to it, you'll quit falling into holes and digging yourself into holes and everything else. But also remember, too, that your lead truck can just about pull you out of damn near anything. So lots and lots of lithium here, lots of titanium, lots of coal, and just an absolutely amazing amount of aluminum and copper. So I didn't bother going down into any caves, and I don't really think you need to be honest with you. But definitely keep an eye out, as some of the aluminum and copper can be a little bit elusive. It may just barely be revealing itself, and you'll have to dig down to it. Of course, most of that is coming down from, or is coming up from the caves, so that's where all that comes from. And don't be afraid to dig deep. You know, a lot of these, some go deeper than others. As you see, this one is a very small hole, but a lot of the deposits really, really get down in there far. So that will do it for now. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.